When we talk about loving something to the point of pain, it's where you're willing to sacrifice everything for the love that you have towards something. My father talks about this past year when I was in a place where I definitely could have made some better decisions, I guess. Or maybe it was me just going through a dark night of the soul and processing things that I had not processed for years, actually writing it down. And it took this time for me to go through all this to see that loving something to the point of pain is the problem. We continue to push things in our lives, whether it's love or for a career or for finances or for friendship or for bigger muscles, whatever it is in your life that you're pushing towards. Loving it so much or hating it so much is not going to do anything. There's no waver. It will stay in the same place. If you love something to death, truly, this is the other side of the coin. You would let it go. It's how to love and let it go. It is seeing that you appreciate it so much, and you know that if you're doing everything in your possible power to help it be its thing, if you weren't to do any of it, that's also love. You know, when we go into museums and things, they say, look, don't touch. It's how to appreciate without interfering with it being its way. Or when you're out in nature and you see a flower, are you able to just see the flower and appreciate it for its beauty? Let it be there, beautiful as it is, and continue on. How can we get to a place where we don't love to a point of pain? Even though we're as connected as possible, we're strongly disconnected. And it's like we want love, but it causes pain going to find love in this modern day. A lot of people don't have the confidence to go and talk to people. They are afraid of the pain that it would cause. They want love, but are afraid of the pain. Loving something is finding the perfect middle ground of the yin to the yang. It is constant, unconditional, because you love the flaws in the thing that you love. You love that it's not perfect. This is what you love about it. When we go and try and change things or change people or, loving to the point of pain, it takes away from what it actually was in the first place. It was the energy. What you appreciated was the thing that this brought about in your life, the emotion that got brought from you with this thing. When I went through my dark night of the soul, which I believe that we go through many of them, but when I went through the first one in my life, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm giving my all to this thing. Why is nothing happening? Why am I getting pain from all of the love that I'm giving this thing? I feel that all of me isn't being represented in all of what I'm giving. Okay, I've got a ball of string to show a visual representation of what I'm talking about here. When we are loving to the point of pain or pushing so hard for something or hating so much for something, nothing is going to happen because it's the extreme version of it. And in life, we have to always participate in the yin to the yang. Like, there are not so good times that we do get through, but when we're in those not so good times, we're thinking, oh, this is going to last forever. Yet when we're in these good times, we're not thinking about that, oh, it's going to get bad again. This right here, look, when we push all the way to this way, this is you pushing as hard as you possibly can for whatever to happen. As soon as you let go, it's going to find its equilibrium again. This is where we need to find out how to be, right here. Because even if you're like, oh, I hate this thing so much, oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, oh, I hate it, and then what happens? It always gets back, right back to here. So if you're loving to the point of pain, you have to find out how to be right in the middle. How can we appreciate the dark side, the ugly sides, the things that, a not so good time? How can we learn from that? How can we learn from the pain and love that? How can we love the pain? Huh? How can you love it so much to let it go? How can you not love it to death? How can we just be right here, right now? That's the question. You're nowhere before you get here now. It's the same letters, just in a different arrangement. You're nowhere. Where were you before here? You weren't anywhere. But then here you are now. So we're always going to be here right now. In the future, you're going to go and watch another video. Awesome. In the past, who knows what you were doing, but we're watching this video right now and growing and learning. Okay? And learning how to not love to the point of pain. How to love something, but unconditionally. We say we love our partner, but then you go and complain about your partner. So what is that? That's conditional love. Or when you have a problem with their problems, that's conditional love. That's loving, yet not loving the pain. It is truly when coming into a relationship. I'm a single person. I would hope that in the next relationship I get into, I bring the best that I possibly can. And guess what? There's still gonna be things to work on. We might think that we're perfect people. We might love who we are, but I'm gonna tell you something painful. Ooh, there's some things that we still gotta grow. So it's okay, and we have to learn to appreciate that. Where's my string? And be okay with being right here, okay? It's worrying about the future, oh my gosh. You're gonna get, boom, and then reminisce about the past. You're thinking so much about the past, and oh gosh, but bills are gonna get paid. Okay, be right here, because the bills are gonna get paid. Everything's gonna happen. It's like, are you doing what you need to do? Is the next best thing happening? Are you putting the next best foot forward? Okay, as long as you're doing that, then it's gonna work out. There's some things that are not in our control, and as far as like economic things that are going on right now, some of it is not in our control. All right, if the whole entire world is going through something right now, it tells you the best thing that you could do is be 100% on yourself. All right, believe in you, believe in what it is that you want to do, and all this other stuff that's just distraction, let it just be that. And let your friends and whoever else go get distracted while you go and make your dreams happen. Because what are you going to do? You're just going to wake up like 20 years from now and just be like, oh my gosh, wasted all that time. None of it's a waste if you're learning every single day. And if you're actively aware of your life, living intentionally, then things are going to work out for you. Okay? And all this stuff about emotional awareness or being emotionally mature, this is what you have to do. You need to work on yourself. All right? Stop hiding in relationships and stop hiding in other activities and stuff, and just sit down and write some things down and learn how to stop loving to the point of pain. You know, love bombing, that's pain. That's somebody who has not been healed yet. All right? And it's just, a lot of people are grown kids that just hadn't really grown up yet. And they're old. Like, some people have some gray hair. Some people have white hair or none at all and still just not grown up. Not mature, not emotionally mature. So these things come with time, but time alone. Time invested in self. Invest in yourself, not in material things, in the things that, when stripped of all, you still have. Okay, take the degree out of here. Take the car, take the house, take the woman, take the whatever. Take it all away, who are you? Who are you? And do you love to the point of pain? I don't know. Let's figure out how to be here right now. And if you are still here right now, please like this video and subscribe for more. And check out some of these other videos on the channel. I'm sure there's something that can help you out.